Hi everybody, it's Jeanette Vilda. So it has been an incredibly long time, I know. Sorry about that. I have been having a lot of medical issues and just lots of fun things. And I have not been able to sit in my craft room in, so very long. But been wanting to do something, and I really needed to make this video, so here we go. Hopefully everything works out today. So I have once again been nicely sponsored by the Craspire company. They make wax seals and wax and everything that you could do to mail a letter. So you can also get the cards, the envelopes, everything is there. And they sent me some products to take a look at. So I'm going to show what I got, and then I'm going to make a little project with one of the stamps that I got. So first things first, these wonderful packs of flowers. Now what I like about these, and you get all of these packs with the one purchase. So they're vellum, as you can see, and if let me take one out. So well, first let me show you. So we've got Vigor. Oh, let me see if I can get this where I don't have a shine. Let me turn that light off. Maybe that'll help. There we go. Not too much of shine, and I'm showing them upside down. So there's Vigor, and that one is like oranges and yellows. And we've got, let's see, Tawny, and of course they're nice browns, and there's some muted pinks and blues. And then we've got pink, pretty obvious, pink, sweet, and of course these are some really nice whites, these kind of creamy yellows, really pretty, and then violet. And of course we got some really pretty purples and this kind of a blue purple, really striking color. And since I got this one, we'll just open it up and I'll show you what I like about this and how you can use these with your wax seals. As you can see, so these are nice vellum stickers, right? And what I plan on doing is, let's say we have a nice card here. You can use this and put it down on your card. Put it right way up there. We go. Put it down your card and then put your wax seal over that. How about one that actually has some color? How about this one? There we go. And it'll look like a pressed flower, and with your wax seal over that, or have your wax seal with it, however you, but it looks like a pressed flower. It really looks like a real flower. Isn't that gorgeous? Love that. And I really hate working with real flowers because they're just pain in the patookus. But these are gorgeous. And look how many you get. So each one of these packages, if I can get that back in there, each one of these has 40. And you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And again, the link for these will be down below. Wonderful amount of stickers for the cost. Really great product. Okay, next. This was a fun little purchase, and it's more along the lines of when you've got a package. So this is crinkle ribbon. Yeah, just plain old crinkle ribbon. And you can see they want to bounce out because I've been using some of them, so I've kind of gotten them. Oh, yep, that one wants to really bounce out. And let me show you how I've used one. It's just plain crinkle ribbon. You can see they're nice width. You can cut that in half, run it through, if you've got, they make these little tools for crinkle ribbon and other kinds of ribbons where you can you put it in, and then I think some of them have a little turn crank. Some of them you just pull and it slices them up so that you can have a wide ribbon, and then you get a whole bunch of little pieces. So you can definitely run that through something like that and get a whole bunch. If you bundle them together like that, run them through you get these little pom-poms. Really cute. So that's crinkle ribbon, and I'll show you a little project I made the other day. simple. Oh, then I keep going because I've switched my camera, and this one, yeah, unfortunately it kind of looks like I'm at an angle. It's a little skewed image, but it's right side up, and I'm used to showing it like this, so I keep wanting to show everything upside down. So this is just a little tag that I made, and you can see I used the crinkle ribbon for the little ribbon here on top of it. And now granted, when you start using something like this, you can see it wrinkles. It's going to wrinkle. So what I do is I just embrace the wrinkle. And once I got it on, I just really shriveled that up. And then I happen to really love that look crinkled. And you can see this one is kind of like, there's a nice pinks and blues and greens. I know that might not be coming through on the computer. And here, I made a little stamp with my wax seal. Shows that. So this is one that I got from Craspire. And again, I'm showing it upside down. The Tree of Life. It's hard to see, which is why it's better to see it when it's stamped. There you go. That looks good. I happen to have it on, this is one of the handles that I got in a previous thing from Craspire. I love my little amber handle. It looks so cute with the little Tree of Life. You can see what I really like about the Craspire, they are very well made. And you can see you really get a lot of detail. You can see every last little bit of that. Really great stamps. So there's my use of the crinkle ribbon, and like I said, there's so many uses. And what I like about this is it's like a little sample set of a whole bunch of just little different colors. And really cute little set. Alright, so that's that one. And the last thing here is this little stamp. I don't think I've got this one stamped out as yet. Or at least I think I did, and it didn't come because I wasn't using very good wax. The wax that I had going was really awful. So it didn't come out so good. So I'm not finding it stamped out, but I'll be doing stuff here in a bit so I can stamp that out so you can really see how but it's a little tiny key. Maybe I can get that close without the light glare. Yeah, we got a little key. Really pretty. And the filigree comes out when you stamp this. So even though I think I threw away this because it was so wonky, but that was, like I said, it was the wax that I was using, which was cheap wax. Stick to the good stuff, which you can get from Craspire. Stick to the good stuff because there really is such a thing as cheap wax. So, okay, so that is all the fun little guys that I got from Craspire. So now I'm going to make a little project. So let me get, and I bet you I do not have, well, this has the color in it that I want. So even though it's not clean, it's got the color in it that I want. So I'm going to go ahead and use it. I really should have cleaned my cups here before I got started. I already got this guy in there, so let me light that up. Okay, this is a little furnace. I love these things. This one you can also get from Craspire. You can see mine is well loved. It has been through the ringer, but you can see all it is a nice little stand, and you can clean these. I clean them very sparingly, so what I'm going to use is I'm going to use this really pretty green, and I'm going to add in, I want mostly green, so let's see, I'm going to go with 4 green, and then I'm going to add in a couple of this really pretty gold. So I want to make something with the Tree of Life, and I like the idea of kind of having like an autumn feel to it. So that's what we're going to go with. Get those down in there. Get that melting. Hopefully that melts quickly. And I have a bunch of these little holder guys that I put all of my, so there's nothing special about storing your wax, but these little, with all the little sections, are really great for holding your wax. So what we're going to do is we're going to make pendants. And unfortunately, I have no more, so that you have these little guys that have, you know, a nice flat surface, and then the circle on the top for putting your chain through. I don't have any of those. So I'm going to show you that you don't have to always have the, whoops, whoops, oops, 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 oops. Oh, that could have been fun. Oh, that was fun. He went off. Okay. Ooh, be careful. PSA for being careful, because that could have been bad. Let's try to get these little guys. Okay, I'm going to grab one of these tan ones. So I've got these guys, which are not quite the same thing, but it is a pendant holder. But what this one is it's got a clamp on the end. Kind of looks like a, let me put that down. Kind of looks like a little horseshoe. So this part is where your chain goes through, and this part opens up and then closes. And you can see those two little tongs in the middle. They just dig into whatever. And so for this, what you could do is, like if I had another, let's see, have something like this, they would clamp around that, right? But what I'm going to do is I'm going to use those little tongs to kind of clamp into the wax on my pendant. Now the other possibility, if you don't have those wonderful little pendant guys, I also have these guys. I'm going to try these as well. I'm going to make it into what I want. So I like the idea of, you know, you buy one thing and use it for multiple purposes rather than buy a whole bunch of stuff. I use these quite a lot when making necklaces with like leather or cord, right? You put the cord into this little slot and then you pinch it closed around it. Simple dimple. What I'm going to do though is I'm going to grab the sides and I'm going to open it out. If I can get my clamps on there. Yeah, I'm just going to open it out, and with my fingers here, I have an awl with and I could hammer this nice and flat. I really don't care. So now I've kind of made one of those little pendant guys, right? So now the flat part can go on my wax, and then I have the circle. So you can use that. I'm just, for today, I'm only going to make the one pendant, so I'm just going to use this for now. I'll show you how that works. Alright, so my wax is starting to melt. Get me, sorry about the noise. Come on, there we go. Get me a toothpick. Now I don't want to mix this too much because I really want the colors to kind of stay apart, if that makes sense. I don't want it to do too much here. When it goes, I really want to see those two distinct colors. I don't want it, if you over mix it, you're going to end up with a goldy green as opposed to a gold with a nice green swirl. So let me see how we're doing here. That's looking good. Just let that continue. While that's going, I'm going to open this guy up. And I'm not going to need this until it's nice and hard. I am doing good. Man, I just keep wrenching that thing. What is the saying? Do as I say, not as I do. Okay, so that you can see this just opens up. So now I have, put it like in this hand. I have this like little claw guy. And so once my wax stamp is made, I can put that around it, and I'm going to have a little pendant. I'm going to have a wax seal pendant. Alright, let's see if we can do this. Oh, that's pretty. Not too much. Again, you always want your stamp to just kind of use gravity and let it fall into the wax. Don't push it. It's nice and weighted. They're all, you know, you can see they're quite hefty. And actually, since I've got some more wax in here, I'm going to pour that out. Hopefully I have enough. Please, a little bit more. That I can get something out of this guy that might end up being really thin. Nope, that's not going to work. That was not enough. Let me go ahead and throw another, I'm going to throw another gold one in there. Let that melt. Actually, let me put another green one in as well. And then that way I can really stamp this one out and let you see how it looks, because I'm getting kind of too thin, much too thin. Hard to see. Okay, we'll put that to the side. Let those melt. And then we'll see what we get. So this should be, yeah, I always like to feel a little bit. Don't, if you want to feel to see if it's ready, don't push, because if it's not hard, you're going to get fingerprints in the wax, which is probably not what you're going for. So that's nice. Ooh, that's pretty. That might be a little thick around the edges, but we're going to go with it. Let's see here. So I'm going to find the center and the top. Alright, so here's my wax seal. And I'm showing it upside down again. There's my wax seal. I think that came out really cool. I'm going to put that around like that. So that's the center. And for right now, I'm going to use my fingers. Oop. If I can keep it where it needs to be. I'm kind of centering it with the tree. So it's lined up with the tree. Okay, so in we go. Oh, and that's easily pushed together with my fingers. And there we have it. Now, I don't have a chain nearby. So, but if you can, I'll just use a piece of string here to give you an idea of what it looks like rather than try and go and find a string. Or a chain rather. And you can imagine this goes through there. And now I have a pendant. And it's a lovely little tree of life. And it's very unique wax stamp. And the wonderful thing about this is, you know, these do last. Let me show you something. I made this little guy. It's a little keychain with wax. This one, once I finished, I just punched a hole and then used a jump ring. Get this in the camera. Used a jump ring, and then this is a little key ring. And you can see this sucker. It's there. What's nice about it is the wax gives a, you know, you have a little give to it. Now, obviously, it's not going to last forever. But it's gonna do pretty nicely. Okay, we can pour this out now. That's much better. And let's see this key. And again, that might have been too much. It's gonna be very bulky around the side, but at least you're gonna be able to really see it. So, what do you think? I think those are cute. And very, like I said, very unique. Really nice little wax seal pendant. And that would be very pretty on a nice antique colored chain to match the pendant. And there we go. So let's see. That should be, yeah, that's pretty good. Oh, and off we go. Ooh. See, look how much, oh, there, how much detail you get with that. What I love about these little stamps, these little guys, is that, yeah, you can see once I finished, blow that up. Once I finished with this guy, I had that little bit left in there. I love to just pour that out, and boy, you're really smoky. Pour that out and use with these little stamps. And Craspire has a whole bunch of these really adorable ones. I love this. Oh, the key is really cute. So there you can, like I said, you can really see the detail even in the filigree. How tiny that is. You can really see the filigree of the key. All right, so that is the products that I got. We have the crinkle ribbons, these awesome vellum. So we'll do another video and I'll show you those guys, and our 2 really cute little stamps here. So I hope you enjoyed that. Let me know also, I've been thinking about doing a live if there's any desire. That way if you have questions or you want to see how I do certain things with the wax. I do a lot of stuff with wax, with magnets and making scrolls and doing all kinds of things and painting them. And I'm going to show you how I did this one. I'm not liking the color, but this one I did with dried flowers and into the wax stamp. And that's done with so Craspire also has these blank stamps. So I can show you how to do that. So anything, if you would like me to do a live, let me know, and I can do that, and then we can play some more. And otherwise, I'll just come up with a few more. I have a bunch of ideas, unique ways of using wax stamps and seals and all these wonderful little doodads. All right, so thanks for stopping by. I'm sorry it's been a while. Hopefully things continue good as they're getting better. We're not there yet, but hopefully things continue to go upward. So hopefully I'll be back soon. And again, let me know if you want to live, if so, or if not, if there's just specific things you'd like me to cover in the next video, that would be great. I will see you next time. And like I said, check everything out down below. All the links for all the products are there, and the links for Craspire is all down in the description. So see you next time. Bye bye.